Hello everyone, this is David, Fairly Secret Music, and what we have here is unboxing of Jethro Tull's Under Wraps, the Unwrapped edition with Walk Into the Light, which is Ian Anderson's 83 solo album. Under Wraps was in 84. This is the original and the new 2026 drums on each album, all remixed to stereo, surround, Dolby Atmos by Bruce Sword, plus BBC Live concert from 1984. Look at my box. So it came with some damage when we ordered it. I got a bit of an extra discount on that. But when we looked at it, I said, "Oh, this one's totally janky," and I'm like, well, let's just see what it looks like. And I opened it up. All the discs were fine. I'm not gonna freak out over a little bit of damage. Yeah, it looks bad, but in the scheme of things, I don't really care. I could possibly flatten that out, or it's gonna be put up like this in my shelf after I listen to it a few times anyway. So what do you get on it? You get the Under Wraps. Let's see if I can get this in focus here. Under Wraps with 26 drums, associated recordings with 26 drums, Under Wraps with original drums, associated recordings with original drums, Ian Anderson Walk in the Light with 26 drums, associated recordings with the 2026 drums, Walk Into the Light with the original drums, associated recordings, 83 original drums, BBC Live at Hammersmith Odeon, and a Blu-ray with all of that stuff. I'm not going to read it all off because you can just pause this video. And please remember to always watch my videos at double speed because they are much more entertaining. So what do you get? You get, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 discs and a Blu-ray. So we got the Blu-ray in here. I'm not going to take all of these out. You got the Walk Into the Light, 26 mixed drums. And then you have a lot of, let me see if I can turn that up a little bit. A lot of liner notes. I believe this was the first album with Don Perry in it. Maybe the second. I'm not sure who was on Broadsword and the Beast. I can't remember. This is the Walk Into Light album. I'm going to listen to both of these albums, the 2026 mixes, if I have time enough tonight after I do this. So the first video I did of this was the wrong angle, and it cut off half of the thing, half of the image, so I'm doing it over again. So I'm doing it a lot faster. The first one was 8 minutes. This one's going to be a lot shorter. So you get liner notes by Paul Sexton, 4 Men Walking Into the Barn, The Making of Under Wraps. And then there is I love this artwork, by the way. I've always thought the cover was pretty cool. Then you get a interview or article, not article, liner notes with Martin Barr, which is coming up sometime in here. Wow, this is a fairly long one. Oh, we get Peter John Vetese. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Apparently he was the hot new keyboardist. I believe he was new to this album too. And then you get Sidebar by Martin Barr. I'm just going through it pretty quick. Dave Pegg's thoughts, bass thoughts, reflects on Under Wrap, sorry. And then Unwrapped and Illuminations track by track. So every track you get something. Yeah, I guess this book is kind of whatever. But anyway, Reconstructing the Master. I believe this is where he talks about what he did with the drums, how they did it. That is what I'm going to focus on when I start listening to it at first. And then you get all the lyrics. And then there is more lyrics because there's 2 albums on here. And then you get engineer's notes. Bruce Sword on remixing Unwrapped and Walk Into the Light. So that is what you got here. I kind of find it weird that Bruce Sword's career kind of follows Steven Wilson's career, because I've always thought Pineapple Thief is kind of like Porcupine Tree, look to Electric Boogaloo. I don't know. I don't know anything about him until Porcupine Tree or Pineapple Thief came about, but I thought their style was a little bit too close. The fact that they also have Gavin Harrison, and now he's doing these 5.1 remixes and things like that. It's just kind of weird. But more power to him. Go ahead. So far, what I've heard, I can't remember. There's something that I got that I think he did. I haven't heard bad things. They also played at my State Civic Center, St. Paul, Minnesota, 5/11, 1984. I was 12 years old. And that's what you get for a cozy 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Have a good one.